If you just got ghosted by a man, or if you feel like you're about to get ghosted, I want you to watch this video. I'm going to give you 5 reasons why ghosting is actually a massive blessing and you should be thankful that you got ghosted. Number 1, this man is telling you he has terrible communication skills. That's enough for me right there. Like, if you can't send a simple, communicative, like basic text to let someone know that you're not interested and it's not for you, like the relationship would go nowhere. Can't communicate, immediately no. He's immature.
Okay, first off, before we let her continue here, what she's complaining about here are the type of guys that women, modern women like herself, the exact type of guys that they go for, right? These are the type of guys that they go for. These are the type of guys that get them all unhinged and triggered and spending their Saturdays on social media complaining about. Because you can't tell me, as I always point out when it comes to these damaged females over 30, you cannot tell me that she does not have a bullpen of betas in her friend zone who are willing to not do these things to her, who are willing to treat her right. She doesn't want that guy, right? She's not going to sit around on a Saturday, waste her time like talking about him. No, because that dude's boring. He doesn't provide emotional entertainment for her, does he? Unlike Chad. So let's let her continue.
It takes someone that's very immature not to be able to just send something so basic.
Your
so
type.
Can't communicate, he's immature.
Your type.
2 reasons. Reason number 3, he's lazy. It takes...
It's not laziness, FYI. Okay? Guys who are not interested in women, these type of women, pick yourself, right? Anytime you're not interested in a woman, you just withdraw, don't you? You just stop putting in effort. That's how guys are. We are very simple creatures, right? A lot of these women, modern women, they like to try to make us more complex than we are. No, we're pretty simple. If you're hot, we're attracted to you, believe me, we'll put in the effort. Okay? We'll put in effort. If you're not, we don't put in effort. Simple as that. Okay? The guy is not lazy. He's just not interested. Period.
Such minimal effort to send that kind of text. I think you're lazy if you can't do it.
Not
Reason 4,
laziness.
he's actually saving you time. No more wasted time. This man would likely waste your time. We don't need something to drag on. If it's not for you, you don't want it. So reason number 4, thank you for not wasting my time. And coming in strong at reason number 5, why you should be thankful that this man ghosted you. It's going to open you up to something so much better for you. Clear that energy out. Those are 5 reasons that you should actually be thankful if someone ghosts you. Honestly, this applies either way, but keep it moving. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Before we go any further, I have to point out, as I always do, this is probably the number 1 red flag of a damaged female. If you're ever out there, fellas, look for this right here. Okay? These duck lips, these inflated lip fillers that she has. Made sure she told her plastic surgeon, inflate the lips to 350 psi. First red flag. Second red flag, fake boobs. She's had work done. She's just, you can tell this chick is high maintenance. She does a lot of self-care. Good for her, right? Good for her. But maybe a little too much. I think most guys, especially high-value guys, just want a down-to-earth chick. A woman who's just naturally beautiful, who can look good without makeup, without having to do the duck lips. Right? But let's go on to the next clip, shall we?
If he is really into you, you will not have to ask for the effort. You won't have to ask him to show up on time. You won't have to beg for him to plan a date. You won't wonder what he's doing like on a Saturday night. Like, if he's really into you, he's going to show you that he's into you, and he's going to tell you he's into you. And those 2 things, by the way, will absolutely align. One of the biggest red...
Okay, she just said it right there. We just watched her earlier clip. This chick is totally living in cognitive dissonance because she is answering her own questions, right? She is solving her own problems, but she doesn't want to hear the truth, right? Like most modern women, they don't want to hear the truth. They just want lies, right, guys? They just want to be lied to. They just want to be coddled. They just want to be told whatever makes them feel good. They don't want to hear just the bare bones truth. right? Unlike dudes, unlike guys, right? We want to know the truth because that's how we fix things. We don't want to stay in this delusion. And any guys that do are, 99% of the time stuck in their feminine frame, right? They've just been so emasculated. They have no more, they've been emptied of their testosterone. They don't have balls anymore that they can't, they can't fix themselves, right? This is why so many of these chicks out there are just walking around blind. But she's one of them.
Flags for me is when his actions don't align with his words. When he's able to really easily say, oh yeah, I want to be with you, here's how I feel, but then his actions don't back it up. He's still out, he's still not showing effort, he's not planning dates, he's not doing any of the things. Red flag. Doesn't seem to be able to be consistent in anything that he does, like can't hold the actions together for too long, can act, like show a certain thing or like put on an act for like 2 days and then goes back to old behavior. Red flag.
That's because his interest level in you, his attraction level for you it's just not there, right? It needs to be at a certain level. And this goes for both men and women because I teach pickup, I teach dating advice. And one thing I teach my pickup and dating students, by the way, is if they're getting this kind of hot and cold vibe from the woman they're gaming, a lot of the techniques I teach them is to raise the woman's level of attraction in you, right? And there are a number of techniques that I've taught for the last 3 decades that work like magic that I use myself to this very day to get the woman's attraction level up, usually above, I like to say 70%, which is, generally high, right? Because anything above 70% attraction level, you're not going to get this hot and cold nonsense, right? Especially if she's at an 80% attraction level. No. I mean, yeah, you're not going to get this hot and cold, wishy-washy type behavior from your partner, male or female, right? You're just not. If they're that attracted to you, okay? However, you will get this kind of wishy-washy, flaky type of, I'm not sure, I don't know if I want to see you today, that type of attitude from your partner. If their attraction level is down around 50, 60%, it's kind of like, I could take it, I could take him or leave him, I could take her or leave her, right? They're just not that interested in you. And the difference between men and women, though, is with women, they can change their minds. That's a funny thing, is like, this is why pickup and game is so potent, because we can get women to change their minds about us. Even if they weren't attracted to us initially, we can get them to change their minds. I mean, most of my hottest girlfriends were not interested in me initially, right? And I'm just being honest, right? And I was able to get them interested and attracted to me to the point where I was the one who lost interest, and I ended up dumping them, right? And many of my students just the same, right? Once you learn the skill of pickup, game, how to how to cold approach, how to raise their attraction levels, how to build value, demonstrate value, and all that. So all the powerful stuff I teach you in 7 months of mastery. Quick plug, click that link below and you'll learn it. However, when it comes to women, this is why there are no women pickup artists, right? Women just don't need game. They don't need to learn this stuff. They don't need to get into mastery. All they need to do is look hot. All they need to do is be submissive. All they need to do is not be a 304, right? All they need to do is be naturally beautiful. I mean, a lot of these things are just, out of their control, outside of not jumping on a carousel, right? A lot of things that men are attracted to when it comes to women are just almost entirely physical, okay? Almost entirely physical. I would say 80 to 90% we are drawn to a woman's beauty, and then the other 10% we're drawn to her coolness, right? Her ability to be, again, submissive and not so loud and disrespectful, right? So that is a big difference between men and women. It's like, for guys, if we're not attracted to you, we're just not attracted to you. There's no amount of game you can work on us that is going to change our minds. There's no amount of coercion or shaming that's going to make us suddenly have a boner for you. Just doesn't work, right? But for guys, we can change women's minds, right? I've just seen thousands of examples throughout my time as a dating coach, as a pickup artist, to know that it's, this is just how we're wired, right? That women will change their minds about you if they see value in you, right? This is why a woman can see a guy walk in with like two hot chicks arm in arm, and I've done that before, and all eyes would be on that guy, and all the hot women in the venue were like, whoa, what is it about that guy? And they're just kind of like biologically attracted to him because of he seems to have social status. But again, we teach you these things in 7 Months to Mastery. Quick plug. However, for women, it doesn't matter, right? If we're not attracted to you, you can walk into the venue with two Chads arm in arm. We're just going to be looking at those two Chads like, what a dumbass. Why are they selling themselves short? It's not going to be like, oh my God, she's with two Chads. Ooh, I got to be with her too. No, we don't work that way. Guys, for guys, it's very simple. If you're not young and if you're not attractive, we're just not attracted to you. Simple as that, right? Doesn't need any more explanation. But let's go ahead and check out one more clip before we close up tonight.
How many times have you opened this app and seen, go no contact. No contact will make them come back. People respond to no contact. That'll make them miss you. No. Don't go no contact to try and make someone miss you or to come back to you. You go no contact because that person doesn't deserve your time anymore. You go no contact because that person is ghosting you, then coming back and can't make up their mind. You go no contact to not allow that person to have access to you anymore because you deserve better.
You gotta love that word. They don't have access to you anymore. You know what she's talking about, right? She's talking about the JJ, right? I don't want to give him access. I mean, she's saying a lot that a lot of you guys, and especially a lot of blue pill guys even, will potentially miss, right? When she's like, you don't get access to this. She's basically very subtly and subconsciously admitting that she gives up the pootie for the wrong guys, for the bad boys. She's another one, right? She is another one. And it just goes to show, too, the little quip she made about, they tell you to go no contact, he'll miss you. This is what I'm talking about when it comes to these women, right? These damaged females. They have low self-awareness because we just talked about this, guys. Men and women are different. We don't respond to the same behaviors that would build attraction, right? So going no contact for a woman, that would work, right? She's really self-projecting. For guys, like, you go no contact with a chick, you just cut her off. She'll start to miss you, right? She will. I've done this. This is part of what I teach you in 7 Months to Mastery as well, right? Another plug, but I do teach you this stuff. It works. It works on women. But does it work on guys? No. Because you go no contact on a guy who is already flaking on you, who is already, dissing you, who already has a dozen other girlfriends coming over his place. He doesn't care if you go no contact. You are doing him the favor. And really, at the end of the day, you're playing yourself, right? You are playing yourself because it's you who is sitting at home thinking about him, obsessing over him, right? Going out of your mind, wondering who he's with, right? And this is another thing. This is like the most, I'm setting a record for the most plugs for mastery. But this is another thing I teach you in mastery is the more you occupy a woman's thoughts, the more attracted she becomes to you. Okay, I've been teaching that for decades, and it's so true. This is why I teach guys specifically to triggers, kind of trigger her a bit, stand your ground, don't let her walk on all over you, especially if she's one of these boss babe types, because it will piss her off to no end. You might think, well, Em, why would I want to piss off my target? Because she will start thinking about you. She will start getting pissed when she thinks about you. She will start obsessing over you. And you know what? All that turns into attraction. Okay? For women, it works, right? Because they are emotional creatures. For guys, it does not work because we are not emotional creatures, right? We are very physical creatures. Again, if we're not attracted to you physically, we don't care what you do to us, right? We don't care if you go no contact. We don't care if you block us or delete our numbers. You're doing us a favor because now you're saving us the time and energy of having to get rid of you ourselves, right? That's it. And I know a lot of women will be angry with me that I'm saying this because it's true. Because women don't like the truth. At least modern women don't like the truth. I do have female followers who appreciate my work. Thank you very much, ladies. I call them ladies because that's what they are. But not modern women. I will never call them ladies. They're just dudes. Regardless, guys, as always, drop your comments below. Let me know what you think of tonight's coaching video. Anything you'd like to add, anything you'd like to share, please drop them in the comments below. Always love to see you guys in my comments. Always love to read your comments, so drop those comments below, please. Until next time, this is M from the 33 Secrets. Don't forget to smash that like button below. Go ahead and smash it right now. Also, hit that notification bell right next to it so that you're notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on the YouTube. More importantly, guys, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. It helps me out a ton with the YouTube algorithm, so make sure you're subscribed to my channel as well. Also, hit the notification bell so that you're notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on the YouTube, and especially whenever I live stream. A lot of you guys complain like, oh, I missed the live stream. Why didn't you tell me? It's like, dude, you gotta hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified like that anytime I live stream, right? So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And for you guys who want to support all of my incredible work I am sharing with you guys, my incredible coaching lessons I'm teaching you guys, all this red pill, gold pill, platinum pill, diamond pill content that I'm sharing with you guys, the best way to support me, best way to show you love me is to jump in my monthly online coaching program, 7 months to mastery, where I'm teaching guys just like you how to go out there and approach and close the youngest, hottest, and most beautiful looking women on the planet. I'm talking about 8s, 9s, and 10s, the same exact type of women that myself and all of my coaching students out there are cold approaching and closing every single week. And I kid you not, we are making things happen every single week, no matter what is going on in the world, no matter what new presidential administration is taking over, no matter what new virus is taking over, doesn't matter. We are out there making things happen and living our lives to the absolute fullest and just meeting the best looking women on the planet. I want you to join us. I want you to become one of us. I want you to learn this stuff. And right now, the first month is only $1, right? Still only $1 for the entire first month of coaching lessons from me. So take advantage of it. And this is the absolute best way to support my work. So all you need to do to get signed up is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds. So do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video.